Hi. Thank you all so much for being here. I haven't been crying very much, but I've been feeling this sense of emptiness in my gut. And I've learned from other people who go through bereavement, this nausea when the sadness comes. You know, grief is very physical. I had no idea because I thought that, you know, he would be, when he died, I'm Jenifer, by the way. Amigo's last wife. And we were together for 15 years. And the last 2 years were the hardest in taking care of him when he was very sick. And though taking care of him was very hard, he was in pain and grumpy, and I thought that maybe when he left, he would be free from that, and I'd be able to sleep through the night, which I didn't do because I got lost afterwards. I didn't know where to go, so I slept on the floor where he died. And it took me a month to make my way back to our empty bed. And this is my story. We all suffer grief. We all suffer something. And I just want to honor each of us for what we go through, for our losses and what we carry. And to, whether it's a death, whether it's a separation, whether it's a divorce, or, the loss of our beautiful environments and the oceans. There's a lot to be sad for, and I really want to honor our grief. And despite all the insanity in the world, it's still so amazingly beautiful. And yes. So I just want to say, welcome to the trees. Because they were here before we were, and they'll be here after we go. They're watching all of us, and they're quite aware of us. I want to say welcome to the wind for cooling us down. Thank you so much. And to the sun for the many gifts that it brings us. To the beloved earth. None of us would be here if it wasn't for her. And because all of us here love the earth, you wouldn't be a friend of Amigo Bob if you didn't love the earth. I don't know what I was going to say. Sorry. Anyway, I wrote a whole bunch of different things I was going to say, and then I lost them, and then I found them, and Mimi gave me something. And I found this book. It kind of fell into my lap, and I thought, I should just look into it. So I opened it up to this page. I never opened this book before. This is what it said. The compost pile is a site of transformation. Taking what has been cast off and returning it to the garden. It's not just garbage, after all. The distillation of any philosophy of composting has some connection with the positive concept of waste and death. The contribution that mortality makes to civilization is the equivalent of what composting contributes to a garden. We are all candidates for composting. So we cannot approach the compost heap without a feeling of connection. That's from The Wild Braid by Stanley Kunitz. Anyway, thank you. Thanks. Oh. Yeah. And I want to introduce Nancy. She's not going to speak, but
I will say a couple words.
Oh, she's going to? Okay. This is Amigo's sister, his only sister, Nancy Cantasano.